Good morning, Tiger Nation. My name is Ayana, and welcome to the Tiger Nation News. Let's start by heading to Diane with this week's quote.
Good morning, Tigers. As you know, we are still in e-learning and still in quarantine. But in the midst of all of this, I want you guys to always remember that dreams are still chaseable and to never give up. Have a wonderful day and stay safe.
Let's head to our highlighted teacher of the week, Miss Sipe.
Everybody, I am Miss Sipe, and I am so happy to join you this week on Tiger News. This is my dog Stella, and she's a sweetie, and she wants the treat in my hand. Here you go. Love you. I have been teaching at Crispus Attucks for 2 years now, and over the 2 years, my very favorite thing that we do as a school is our pep rallies. I love when everybody joins together with so much spirit, and the dance-offs are probably my favorite because the seniors always win. A little bit about me is this is my dog Stella, and she's a sweetheart. She's 5 years old. And something you might not know about me is I'm super active. I love to be out in this beautiful weather that we're having, going on walks, running, biking, etc. So I hope you guys can do that this weekend and have a great week and stick to the home learning plan, and I'll catch you later.
So we all know the app Tik Tok that we've all been addicted to since being stuck in quarantine. Emory and Trinity decided to do a challenge on there that you just might know.
For this week's TikTok challenge, we chose to do the Fruit by the Foot challenge. The object of the game is to beat your opponent at eating their candy. This is what we got.
In honor of Teacher Appreciation Week, some of the students want to say thank you.
Happy Teachers Appreciation Week. Thank you for being so flexible during this pandemic and always offering support. We truly appreciate you.
So I just want to give a shout out to my advisory teacher, Ms. Bryant, and my Ed Pro teacher, Ms. Boo. I really appreciate y'all. Y'all do so much for me. I made my junior year a lot more easier. Ms. Booth has communicated with me and made sure I was straight this whole year. Even during this crisis, I really appreciate y'all, and I really appreciate all my teachers.
Hello, my name is Ivan Terra, and I'd like to thank Ms. Sipe for teaching me how to do taxes and a lot more important stuff. Thank you, Ms. Sipe.
Let's head to CT with the weather in the city. Now to Fevin with some current events for this week.
Hey Tigers, we're still living in COVID. What's new? But North Korea is going through it. Their leader, Kim Jong-un, he's missing, and reportedly he's sick. So what's going to happen to the country? His sister is next in line, but what would that look like? We may never know.
Let's kick it with Andre, who's going to show us how to stay fit while in quarantine.
Hello Tigers. One way to stay active during quarantine is to simply do a 1-minute plank per day. A plank is when you get on the ground, your knees not touching, and your arms exactly like this. You can do this after you wake up and before you go to bed. Or you can do it in 30 seconds and then 30 seconds. You don't have to do the full 1 minute, as long as you do a 1-minute plank. Stay safe and stay active.
Here's Trinity with the recipe for this week.
Hi guys, so today we're going to be making salsa. So for your salsa, you will need 1 cup of cilantro, 4 tomatoes, 1 red onion, large preferably, 2 cloves of garlic, 1 lime, and a teaspoon of salt. So all I'm doing right now is just cutting my tomatoes in half and placing them on a cookie sheet, because we will be roasting all of our ingredients in the oven. So we're just gonna half everything and put it on a cookie sheet to put in the oven to roast until you see a nice char on there. And we're gonna do the same thing with the onion and with the garlic. The only thing that doesn't go in the oven will be your cilantro and lime. But also you will need a habanero pepper. These things are very hot, so depending on how hot you like your salsa, depends on how much you use. I'm doing kind of a roasted salsa, and I'm just breaking this onion down into smaller pieces so that one big chunk of onion isn't on the cookie sheet. You will then put the cookie sheet into the oven on broil, 350 degrees or whatever you want. I usually put it on 350 degrees, and I usually let it sit for about 7 to 10 minutes. So here you see me cutting the onion and getting off that unnecessary skin, and then placing it on the cookie sheet. I'm going to do the same with the habanero. Now, these things are extremely hot, so like after you get done cutting it, you might want to go wash your hands. Just a word to the wise. I mean, you should probably be washing your hands anyways, but definitely make sure you wash your hands extra good after this. Don't touch your face. I like mine's pretty hot, so I'm just gonna go all in for it. So once you have cut all of your ingredients and place them on the cookie sheet like so, you're going to pop that into the oven. And then just let that chill for like 7 to 10 minutes.
And now we have a special guest, our own personal celebrity, Miss Franklin.
So greetings, Crispus Addicts Tigers. Our Tigers News crew has asked for a weekly update from our administrators, and so I am here to deliver our very first one. So I'm going to start out by just saying how just incredibly proud I am of how you all have transitioned to this new way of learning. So it's definitely not easy, but just really impressed by how many of you are doing what you need to do to make it work. So you're logging into Schoology and Edmentum. You are asking questions, attending Zoom meetings, completing assignments, and many of you are doing all of that while still managing to work a part-time job. So I'm just here to encourage you to just keep up the good work and continue doing your very best. I mean, that's pretty awesome. Remember, we are asking for and expecting your excellence, and so we're expecting active academic engagement from everybody. So what does that mean? That means logging in every single day, and it does mean completing assignments as posted in Schoology. So make sure that you're doing this on a regular basis. Make sure you just organize your days, and so you're not spending all of your time on one particular class and neglecting other ones. So make sure you're spreading it out, but you should again be logging on daily. Our last day of school is Tuesday, June 2nd. So you need to make sure and have the goal that everything will be turned in by that time. We are working for a plan to briefly allow you to come into the building to retrieve items from your locker. And so just listen. Hopefully we'll have details about that in next week's admin update, as well as on our Monday evening phone call next week. So you can just be on the lookout for that. Seniors, 1 second. Seniors, we will have a virtual graduation. Let me fix my hat. We will have a virtual graduation celebrating you on June 4th at 6:00 p.m. So that was our regularly scheduled graduation date, and we are going to go with that date. More details will be coming to you later this week, so be sure to check Schoology as well as listen to the automated phone calls. The other thing with our seniors, please make sure, I'm pulling up one right now, please make sure that you have completed information for our social media senior spotlights. So we started posting those last week. Here's an example of one. This is Miss Kiana. but we are wanting to make sure that you're doing that so we can highlight all of the members of the class of 2020. We're so proud of you and am excited that you're almost at the end of your K through 12 educational journey. So we definitely want to celebrate you in as many ways as we possibly can. So please, seniors, make sure that you go into Schoology and fill that form out so we can highlight you and you can share that with family and friends. Lastly, I guess I can take my hat back off. Lastly, this is Teacher Appreciation Week. And so we are asking students to just take a quick moment to send a message, an email, or a message over Schoology to your teachers, thanking them for all of their hard work. Again, this is not easy. We're not in an easy time at all, but we do believe in thanking people who are continuing to help us. So please do that. Continue to stay safe. Make smart and wise decisions so that you can stay safe. I really miss you guys, and I love you. Can't wait to see you.
Thanks for tuning in to the Tiger Nation News. And don't forget your lifestyle wipes, hand sanitizer, and face mask. Be safe.